At the convergence of the Ohio, Allegheny, and Monongahela Rivers, we're in the football town of Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania at Acrisure Stadium. Coming up, we're keeping things in the AFC for an intra-conference contest between the Cincinnati Bengals and the Pittsburgh Steelers. Michael Dixon with the honor of getting us started, and we're off from Acrisure. It's Darius Slayton with the return. And a decent run back is going to end as they bring him down inside the 30.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 28-yard line.
So their offense out now to get this game started. It's first and 10. First play, they go quick out to the left, complete. And he'll get it out to the 34 before he's tracked down.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in first down. Textbook. It sets up second and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
He won't be able to get past the line, and very quickly, Brock, they're going to be facing third down to begin this ball game. To the line, here's 3rd and 3. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Oh, they're on him, and he's dropped again. And they're staring at a 4th down now after that sack.
Every defense in this league is going to sign up for a 3-and-out to begin a ball game. But to send them off the field, to really add that extra tone setter by backing them up with a sack, well, that's the cherry on top of that 3-and-out.
Fielded at the 11. Nothing to complain about on this return as he gets it beyond the 30.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
We've set it downs for him from the 31. Coming out throwing is Williams. Right side cut by Higgins. And he's touched down about 5 yards shy of that first down marker.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, give your quarterback a chance.
Hits him on the out route. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Nice to see that connection, that chemistry working between the two of them.
An 8-yard pickup. First down, Bengals.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44. They're going to run it. This is Trevor Etienne. And he gets it past the 50 and down to the Steelers side of the field.
I call that a table setter right there. Table setter for yourself as a team in that huddle, gaining confidence on the ground, and you know that's going to set the table for some great play-action pass to come.
After a quality effort on the last play, just really need to fall forward here to pick up that first down. Working from the gun, Williams. Completes, it's Trevor Etienne. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. He only finds a window for 2, but that's still enough for a first down.
A play like this, that's exactly where you want to get him the ball, right on the outside, where he's got the space and a lot more room to work.
Markers are reset. Here we go, ball at the 44. Here's the first give to Gus Edwards. And they love to see him fighting forward, but he only gets him 3.
You know, okay, these are some of the little hidden plays in a game. It doesn't look like a whole lot on the stat sheet, but A, it gets you good yardage, B, it sets up your play action, and C, most importantly, keeps that defense guessing.
4 yards on that first down run. Here's 2nd and 6. Williams with a quick pass out wide. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now the completion rate is strong, partner. The yards, you got to imagine, will start to come soon enough.
You never go broke taking a profit. And you know this one too, Kate. The crumbs always lead to...
Oh, the cookie. I'm hungry. First down, Williams. Pass is caught at the 9. And they're going to have 1st and goal as he gets this down to the 4.
It's a gain of 29. That's another Bengals first down. 1st and goal, Cincinnati.
Here we go.
Here's a design run. And he's in for the touchdown. The Bengals have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. Well, no hesitations to start this one out, Brock. These guys came out slinging it. Seems like that's going to be what their offense leans on throughout this game.
Yep, don't see really any reason to get away from it as long as the results keep coming. The second drive, I think we'll all be watching that one. Will they mix in a little bit more run? Will they have to mix in more run, or could they continue to just shred this defense through the air?
Michael Dixon set to...
Now is Dixon to kick this one away. Slayton with a return. Finds some space. He's past the 30. And he manages the 35 before they can stop him.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10. Looking from the gun. Here's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he has it right near midfield here. Looks like about a yard short. He picks up 15 on the play. And the Steelers have a 1st down.
The analytics will tell you a handful of these kind of plays per game, and your odds per drive of scoring go way up.
60 Bison, 60 Bison.
1st down throw by Jones. No luck on the connection. It's incomplete. He was looking for Chris Godwin on that play. So it'll be 2nd down.
There's the importance of staying in phase as a defender. He was all over him in coverage, and that really did help force the incompletion.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10. From the gun, they go with Pollard. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. There's 5 on that play. They need 5 more now on 3rd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 3rd and 5.
We've hit the end of one in this showdown between 2 of the league's best. The Bengals are out in front. More from Acrisure Stadium after the break. Second quarter, all queued up and ready to go. It's Steeler football. They still have 5 to go here, 3rd down. On the shotgun, it's Jones. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
The numbers tell us pretty clearly, you get to 3rd and long, extra long, it's really hard to stay on the field. That's disappointing because that was 3rd and manageable in an incomplete.
Now Jones on 4th down. Now he's past the 25. There it is. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers can tie it up in the 2nd after coming into the lead. It's a Chris Godwin touchdown. Little able to connect on the point after. And the Steelers tie this game 7-7.
Cam Little to kick off.
So we've got got a tie ball game now as they send this away. Trey Tucker to return it. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
The Bengals take over first and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Cincinnati into formation. It's first and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
Well, that's one you chalk up to the pressure earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
From the 24 once again, it's second and 10. Williams from the gun. Hits his running back. And not much doing. He stopped quickly.
That's a defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to third down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular, when the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
Third down, here's Williams. Escapes the pocket. Oh, he makes the catch. Impressive grab, but he should have let it go. They're going to lose yards.
He specializes in salvaging broken plays out of the backfield, but even he couldn't get anything out of that one, Kate. That defense, they were all over it.
Fourth down, the offense is staying on the field. They're going for it. They will go for it. Williams. He's across the 35. And he's going to be driven out by a defender just before he can get it up to midfield. That's a 26-yard gain on fourth down, partner. Talk about a huge play there to extend this drive.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
The ball's on the 48. Here we go. First down. To the air yet again. Williams lasers this one deep down the middle. That is Compton. It's Higgins again. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals take a second quarter lead. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Extra point set right down the middle. And the Bengals break that tie and now lead by 7.
Steelers 7. Michael Dixon.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Slayton with a return. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25-yard line.
25-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Now Jones. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And this play reaches the 35 before it comes to an end. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
The Steelers first down. First and 10 at the 35-yard line.
Jones on first down. Finds him over the middle. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. Offense up to the line fast.
10 yards on the pickup. It's second and inches at the 45-yard line.
Here he is on second and inches. This one to Slayton, left side. And he's going to have this one down to the 28. And goes to the hurry up here.
7 yards. That's good for the Steelers. First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
On first down, Jones connects with Slayton. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. Offense in the hurry up here.
A 7-yard pickup brings up second and 3 at the 22-yard line.
The give on second to Pollard. Defender gets to him right around the line. It's going to be marked as no gain. So, Brock, that means third down coming up.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 4.
Jones looking to throw. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. Fourth down coming up.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Little knocks it through. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
What a season this guy has had. Yet to miss on a field goal this entire year. And I really hope I didn't just jinx him.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. He's going to return it from a yard or 2 deep. And he breaks the 20 on the return, but only just. That is one up to the 21 and out of bounds.
First and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
Getting a pistol formation here first as they come to the line. Going wide receiver run to start this series. A lot of space ahead. And they're all the way across midfield before he's brought down. That one hits for 30. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
Didn't take a rocket scientist to know, Kate. They wanted to get the ball in this guy's hands any way they could, not just in the passing game. And he just showed you why. This defense not prepared for his impact on the ground.
So the big play gets him just beyond midfield. It's first down. Now Williams. Chased out to his right. Moving right. Airs it out down the sideline. He's got a Cincinnati touchdown. The Bengals now lead by 10. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. Right down the middle. It's good. And the Bengals drive their lead to 11. On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Slayton with a return. Coverage team gets him down at the 26-yard line.
On the return, the Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. First and 10. Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Brought in left side by Godwin. And he's tackled for no gain. Offense to the line fast.
Brings up second and 9 at the 27-yard line.
I got him, on me. 19 tight, Buffalo 18, 60 Bobcat. Trap 60.
Here's Jones to throw. That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact. Looking for Chris Godwin that time. And that's going to leave him with a tough third and long.
Yards to go.
To the air on third and long. Got a man downfield. This is Neighbors. They're going to have this up at the 44-yard line as they haul him down. A pickup of 17. And a fresh set of downs for Pittsburgh.
First and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Go! 70 Lions!
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. Oh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, it falls incomplete. Second down coming up.
Fairly safe to say as that one falls incomplete this first half so far, well, it's not met the standard they set for themselves.
Ready.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10.
Ready. Bravo 80. Ready.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Fits it through the middle. And he's got it all the way down to the 12. Steelers working with a sense of urgency from the hurry-up clock, continuing to run.
That's good for us. Steelers, first down.
From the red zone now. On the move, headed right. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Look at the coverage on that play, Kate. I love that. That is textbook defense right there. When the quarterback escapes the pocket, man, you got to find somebody. You got to go get sticky on your offensive guy. It's exactly what the secondary did, and it forces the throwaway.
Cut near the goal line. And not quite a touchdown, but he's down to the 4 before going out.
Good luck defending that short yardage slant. Just not going to happen. There's a reason. This is a go-to play for just about any quarterback in every situation.
Eighth play of the drive now. They need 2 to keep it going. Throwing now on 3rd and 2. And it is caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers make it a one-score game before halftime. Malik Neighbors with the touchdown. Little tax on the extra point. And the Steelers cut the lead down to 4.
Steelers, 17. Cam Little to kick off.
We've got a good one here. They've cut the lead to 4 as they send it away. And he wasn't chancing a return there, putting it out on the back of the end zone for a touchback. Good starting field position awaits the Bengals as they get set for 1st and 10. Okay, the wide receiver's going to get it to begin the drive. And he's brought down as the drive starts out with a 4-yard gain.
That's one of those sneaky little runs, Kate, that gets you enough yards to create some doubt to that defensive coordinator. You could stick to the ground. You could throw beyond the sticks. Really create some indecision now defensively.
First down run, nabs him 5, now 2nd and 5. They kick the running back in motion. The receiver gets it again. Man, they're keeping him busy. Fighting for all he can, partner, but this play is not going to get past the line. It's going to be 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Air it out on 3rd. Can't convert on 3rd. That's to the ground and incomplete.
We see this all the time. The number one thing you see NFL defenses do to try to force that 4th down, gets down coverage. Put your cover guys on the field. Let the boys up front cut it loose with pressure, and let the cover guys go shut it down.
6 yards to the line. The offense is going to go for this. Some early movement on the left side there, but was he the first to go, or was he provoked? Penalty hurts him, but they are still going for it here on 4th down. They're going for this. Tipped in the air, and it's intercepted. And the Steelers will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
You know what this is, Kate? This is the practice field coming to life, really on both sides of the ball. Well, you watch defensive coaches preach all the time, and they work on these returns to get to the near sideline, everybody to get a block. And then for those offensive players to show the effort to go chase that down so it's not a pick 6. Yeah, it stinks for the offense, but that was the practice field coming to life for everybody to see.
At the Bengals' 20-yard line.
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this 2nd down. From the shotgun, it's Jones. Has him on the quick hitter. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Third and just 2 to go. Here he is on 3rd and short. And that one's incomplete. For now, he brings up 4th. Let's see what this penalty flag is all about. So it seems like either way they were getting a 4th down here, but this way cost them some extra yardage too.
Hey, I get you want to avoid a possible turnover by forcing it down the field, but it's really hard to find a scenario where 10 yards and a loss of downs is the better outcome. Kid, I don't think there's any question this is going to be a close game when it's all said and done because it's awfully tight here at the half, and that field goal, that gives them a little more confidence running into the locker room.
Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And it looks like we're going to have time for one more play here, Brock, as this one goes for a touchback. Probably looking at our final snap of the half here on 1st down. He's back to throw. Escapes the pocket. And they don't connect looking deep there, but this play's not quite over yet. There's a flag on the field. So we're through 2 quarters now. Still a half of football to be played. We'll be back with more of the NFL on EA Sports. If you love high-scoring games, no doubt you have been glued to your television so far. And no signs of slowing down as we begin our second half. Return starts from the goal line. He's brought down at what looks like the 24-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. Short pass brought in. He's taken down, but not before he gets this one to the 41. Give him an 18-yard pickup there. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
1st down. Williams to throw. He's going to get this one out quickly to Hill. And the tackle's made just beyond midfield at the 48. And that one goes for a gain of 11. And a fresh set of downs for Cincinnati.
So critical, Kate, on those receiver screens to get that ball out with great precision. You don't want that receiver thinking about anything but navigating the blocks in front of him. That's well done by everybody.
Crosses the 35, room for more. Touchdown, Cincinnati! The Bengals grow the lead coming out of halftime. Tyreek Hill the touchdown. McLaughlin sacks on the extra point. And the Bengals grow their lead to 8.
Steelers 20. Michael Dixon set to kickoff.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Slayton with the return. And this drive will start inside the 25.
The Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
First call here coming from the shotgun. Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Escapes the pocket. Did not like what he was seeing, Bronson. He's just going to hurl this one away.
You hear so many programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover wisely, throwing it away.
To throw again here on 2nd and 10. Jones. He's going deep this time. To the outside. It's intercepted. Jesse Bates in to pick it off. And the Bengals take over on his 5th interception of the season.
I know he started to play as a defender. Gosh, he looked good, didn't he? Running it back. He looked like a receiver navigated on that return. The way he saw the field, he baited obstacles and he chewed up yardage in the open space. Wouldn't make those offensive coaches and teammates proud. We've seen defensive players get touches on occasion. I think he just gave himself maybe a look on that side of the ball down the road. Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, or he simply threw it away.
Oh, he taps it quick to the receiver coming across here. And he'll gain about 7 on this one as he gets him down into the red zone.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 2.
Short yardage situation here. It's 3rd and 2. Williams from the gun. This connects with Higgins. And he's able to get this down to the 13.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
Offense getting set. Here's 1st and 10. Again, it's Williams. Brought in. And he has it down to the 8-yard line on the play.
Hey, you like these results on first. That completion right there, right in the window where all options are now available to you on 2nd down. That playbook wide open.
Offensive line. This is 2nd and 4. Out of the gun, a give to Etienne. And he's going to manage 3 for them on the play. Stopped just a little bit shy of the marker.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Running for the first with Edwards. And this one's stopped at the 3-yard line. It's a gain of 1 big yard, Brock, because that sets him up with 1st and goal.
Win the early battle. Get a little leverage. Low man wins off the line, and that's all that was needed to ensure that first down right there.
Edwards will not get past the line. He's held up at the 4. We'll pause now for an injured player, and it looks like he's worse for wear after handling that last carry. Backed up to the 4-yard line now. It's 2nd and goal. Design quarterback run here. Pick up a few as he heads out of bounds. It's a gain of 2, and now they have 3rd and goal at the 3.
It may not show up as much on the old stat sheet, just a short little QB run, but what that does, Kate, is so important. Keeps that defense honest, and in particular, those defensive linemen, those cleats in the ground, they're not just coming after you in the pocket. Now they've got to think about you as a runner as well.
He's keeping it, trying to get it forward. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Give him a couple yards on that run, and this sets up 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Well, a field goal would make it 2 scores, Brock, but they want more than that. They're going for it on 4th and goal. He's keeping it. He's going for it. And he runs it across. Touchdown. The Bengals parlay the interception into points. Caleb Williams, the touchdown. He finds his way in on the sneak. Coughlin's extra point is up and good. And the Bengals lead by 15 now.
Steelers 20. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Slayton with a return. He's got a lane up past the 30. Oh, he gets popped at the end of that one. What a painful end to what was a really solid run back.
At their own 35-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set, 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pick. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the drive begins with a rough first step there. That's going to bring up 2nd down.
That was a situation where I think the previous drive, really affected the decision-making there. Coming off a pick, he wasn't about to challenge the coverage. Instead, he just took his medicine.
Got a lock behind this one. Downfield it goes. Looked well downfield for that one. All he found was a waiting defender to knock it away. 3rd down coming up.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Escape trying to get away from the pressure, but he can't, and they drop it. And that is 3 sacks for this defense in this contest, and that one forces a 4th down. Fair catch made a little beyond the 20-yard line.
The Bengals take over 1st and 10 at their own 23-yard line.
All right, working from the gun to start. 1st and 10. Out of the gun, here's Williams. Higgins downfield, and he has it. And they're going to have it all the way down to the 25.
One thing we don't have in football is we don't have that radar gun. But if we did, Kate, this is the kind of throw, when you throw it that deep outside the numbers, that requires a serious fastball, serious arm strength, and he just showed it off.
Things looking totally different after that last play. It's 1st and 10 inside the opposing 30. Just 1 quarter remaining in this one. It is Bengal football, and they're going to start the final quarter up by a couple of scores. Bringing the offense up to the line. 1st and 10. From the gun, ETN gets it. And he's going to pay off his 1st down run with a nice pickup of 9.
Well, this defense has not had an answer, Kate, for either of the first 2 plays on this drive. And he's got everybody, you and me, every fan believing, well, they're only 1 play away from putting points on the board.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals have likely locked up the win right there. McLaughlin attack on the extra point. The point after splits the uprights. And the Bengals grow the lead now to 22 points.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Slayton with the return. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
On the return, the Steelers take over 1st and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go.
We'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. Good running here on 1st down as he works his way forward for about 8. Moving quickly, trying to get set.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
79 Bronco.
Operating from the gun, it's Jones. Escapes the pocket. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find a throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's grade sheet. It'll just be an S for satisfactory. But that's a good decision. Nowhere to go with the ball, but don't put it in harm's way.
3rd and 2, Jones. That one nabbed by Warren. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. Looking quickly here.
And the Steelers 1st down.
60 yards.
and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Go!
First and 10, it's Pollard. And he hits the lane for 9 into enemy territory. Working quickly here.
A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1 at the 44-yard line.
To throw, here's Jones. Buys time, rolling right. But he doesn't see a window he likes, so he just got rid of that one. And it brings up 3rd down.
Look at how well the coverage held up on that play. Even as the QB escapes the pocket and buys extra time secondary, they got real sticky, stayed tight, and forced the throw away.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down. Looking to throw on 3rd and 1. Left side into the hands of Warren. And the stop is made, but not until he reaches that 17-yard line.
It's a gain of
Offense in the hurry up here.
That's good for the Steelers. 1st down.
From the red zone on 1st. Drops back. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
This overwhelming pressure and these sacks after sacks after sacks. Let's build this lead, and you know it's the way they want to finish it.
70 range, 70 range.
He finds Neighbors right side. And they bring him down at the 18-yard line. Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
That's a gain of 6. Brings up 3rd and 12.
Jones now on 3rd down. This is taken in by Slayton on the right side. And this play reaches the 12-yard line before the stop was made. The dose of the hurry-up offense here.
It's 4th down.
19 tight, 19 tight. 69, 18, right here.
Desperation time here on 4th. And into the end zone he goes. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. The Steelers get it back to within 2 possessions. Malik Neighbors with a touchdown. His 2nd scoring catch of the game. So an absolutely beautiful throw there, finding his man in space who turns it into 6.
Yeah, they really took advantage there, Kate, of some soft coverage. You want that on that corner route. Plenty of space for that route to develop. Great execution, and it pays off with the touchdown.
42. Steelers 26.
Still down a couple of scores after that. They're going to set up for the onside kick. And the Bengals hands team does its job recovering that kick. And he'll be brought down after getting it to the 47-yard line. Bengals getting set, Brock. Here comes 1st and 10. Working from the gun, Williams. He goes back to him yet again. Complete. They pick up 14 yards on that one. And the Bengals have a 1st down.
That's good for the Bengals. 1st down. A gain of 14. And a Bengal 1st down.
Throwing from the gun. Finds Higgins for another grab. And he'll get it down to the 24-yard line.
Well, he saw his guys pick up the blitz. Well, he felt them pick it up anyway if he wasn't looking at him. But with their effort on his behalf, I think this QB felt owed to them in the group up front to find somebody to get a completion, so that effort up front wasn't in vain.
2nd and manageable. He's throwing. That is Compton. It's Higgins again. And they've got him down near the red zone at the 22. It's a meager 2-yard gain, but that's enough to award them the 1st down.
1st and 10 at the 22-yard line.
To the air yet again. Williams. cut at the 10-yard line. He will not score, but that does set him up, Brock, with first and goal, less than a yard away from the end zone.
First and goal, Cincinnati.
Looking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for second and goal. Tough to blame him for that drop, Brock. Even if it would have been a touchdown, that was a great effort defensively, timing that hit, keeping them from hitting the end zone.
Reaction and burst. You get in the red zone defense.
And he is going to take this in. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The Bengals making a 3-score game in the fourth.
Lining up for the point after.
McLaughlin checks on the extra point. And the Bengals stretch the lead to 23.
Steelers 26. Michael Dixon set to kick off.
On now is Dixon to kick this one away. Slayton with the return. And they've got a long field ahead, Brock. They got to him early, and they laid a big hit on him.
The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 17.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. First and 10. Throwing here, Jones. It's going to be caught. Tony Pollard. And this winds up being an excellent play for them from deep in their own territory, up approaching that 30-yard line.
First down. First and 10 at the 28-yard line.
First and 10 now. Here's Jones. And someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Colson and Devo's got it. And forget the turnover, Brock. They take it back for a late touchdown. Defense getting in on the fun, Brock, with that fourth quarter lead as they provide a nice little boost there with the pick six.
Yeah, you could feel some of the desperation of this offense, and when you get into that mode, it is danger time. Defenses love to take advantage of it. I always say to you, Kate, play fast but never in a hurry. You can't be rushed offensively because you can often be rushed into mistakes like that.
That one right down the middle. And the Bengals continue piling on to this lead.
Michael Dixon set to kick off.
A quick chance at redemption after that pick six as it's sent away. Slayton with the return. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20.
Slayton on the return. The Steelers take over first and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
Pittsburgh offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Jones trying again after the pick. Has him on the quick hitter. And they're going to touch him down after a short pickup. Gotta hurry this to the line.
4 yards on the pickup.
On the shotgun, it's Jones. Short pass brought in. 7 yards on that pickup. And the Steelers have a first down. The Steelers calling their first time out. And they still have 2 available for them as we approach the end of this game.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
First down now, ball at the 33.
Come on. 18. Knock out. Track it. 60. Get it together. 60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Take over.
Working from the gun. Here's Jones. Completed over the middle. And he's downed after getting this up to the 41. Offense up to the line fast.
Malik Neighbors. It's a gain of 8. Brings up second and 2.
Jones going to throw again. Forced out to his right. An all-around tough play for him. He took a shot on the release, and it definitely affected the throw. It's incomplete. So after that prior incompletion, we've got third down.
Here we go.
Here he is on third and short. Got a man, and Neighbors has it. And And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47.
And the Steelers first down.
Jones on first down. Rolling left, buying some time. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on first down.
I'll give this quarterback credit. He bought as much time as he could, but eventually, the only option left was to throw it away.
No luck on first down. Here's 2nd and 10.
Left, turn up. 79, 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Again, Jones to the air. Brought in left side by Godwin. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Pittsburgh will go ahead and use its 2nd timeout. From the 40-yard line now, this is 1st and 10.
First down. First and 10 at the 40-yard
To throw again, it's Jones. And that one's going to fall incomplete. No luck there. Just 11 seconds remaining.
Kid, I'm just kind of laughing because I could feel the armchair quarterbacks going, I can make that throw. And anybody who's actually made those throws says you have no idea what it feels like with everybody breathing down your neck. That play's got to be right, timed up right, and it certainly wasn't.
From the 40, here comes 2nd and 10.
Here we go, set. Cougar 19.
To the air once more. Here's Jones. Chased out to his right. And the cover just too good there. Didn't find the throw that he was confident in, so just throws it away. 3rd down coming up.
For discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
Hey, Panther 60, Panther 60.
Here he goes, one final shot. Downfield to Warren, he's got it. And he's taken out as he brings it down towards the 10. So the Bengals take this one on the road. Well, Brock, we both thought coming into this one that it was going to be a tough hill to climb, going up against one of the better defenses in the NFL. But these guys looked and said, Hill? What hill?
And you know what? I think that happened over the course of this week. Sometimes when you know what you're facing, Kate, and you're watching tape and it's a really good defense, you know you got to be on your game. And this offense certainly was today.
Well, that'll do it for us, for Brock Huard and our entire hard-working crew. I'm Kate Scott. This has been the NFL on EA Sports. The Bengals emerge as winners as we say so long from Pittsburgh.
Do you have the time to listen to me whine about nothing and everything all at once? I am one of those melodramatic fools, neurotic to the bone, no doubt about it. Sometimes I give myself the creeps. Sometimes my mind plays tricks on me. It all keeps adding up. I think I'm cracking up. Am I just paranoid? Am I just... I went to a shrink to analyze my dreams. She says it's like a that's bringing me down. I went